It's so itchy. At least today it's just itchiness instead of unbearable pain.
Hmm. Do you have... Let me screen share to you so it's not just dead air in the background.
What?
And play some music.
Oh, okay. It'll get copyrighted though.
I'm gonna play video game and copyright free stuff.
All right.
I'll just do 720 low frame rate because it doesn't matter.
Is as long as it's not screaming the N-word like you like to do.
The video game and oh yes, I'm gonna do copyright free racist music. That's
Copyright free
whole
racist
vibe.
music. Exactly. All right, go. I kind of hate
Ooh, there's
music.
RimWorld music. That's good background music.
I wish that make the stream hear it, but that I didn't have to hear it.
You technically can.
Uh,
How would we set that up?
oh my god. Writing in Google Docs is kind of cringe. Why? What? Why?
Just oh, if it's on the same channel as Discord, then never mind. No, you can't. Can you see which one the music is showing up on in Voicemeeter?
I don't care that much. All right. Lord of the Fairies. Yes. All right. So I guess I'll explain what we're gonna be doing today. Well, first I'm gonna open up a. Hold on. Gotta get all my bullshit set up. Right notepad instead. First I'm gonna open up a Mike's Harder Lemonade Black Cherry.
Oh, God.
To get the creative juices flowing. Because we gotta have that. Oh. Yeah, it tastes like medicine. Too many distractions? The fuck do you mean too many distractions? Raiden, what does that mean?
Google Docs has too many distractions.
What do you mean too many distractions? This is like the most basic plain thing imaginable. A blank page, daunting. Not really. You'll see. All right, so we're gonna be doing a terrible novella. What would you call it? A short novel or short story, I guess. That's gonna be
Novella's good. I like that. It sounds more pretentious.
Novella. Novella. Yeah. We're gonna do a novella. Lord of the Furs. It's going to be a parody of Lord of the Flies, where a group of furries on their way to a convention. I mean, we can type this in. Okay, we'll okay. Group of furries on their way to a convention. We'll say plane full of furries on their way to a convention crashes on a remote island, and they all immediately go feral and kill each other. That's go feral. Split into tribes and kill each other. All right, that's the basic premise. But I was thinking, now tell me what you think about this, Jessica. I guess, and everyone else too. If I'm drinking, I'm not going to be able to like read comments, but actually, let me zoom this in a little bit. Oops. There we go. So basically, I was thinking it might be good to have like.
Oh, too bad. I got a phone call. Give me a second.
Oh. Volunteers tribute. So long as I die violently. Is it Lord of the Furs? The new CSI script? Yeah. Well, wait a minute for Jasker. God, I'm so fucking itchy. I'm still really sunburned. I'm gonna change this to summary. Oh, fellow virgins, please send me Poppix. Yeah. Well, while Jasker is... I don't want to do shit without him because I want to see his please put me in it. His ideas. Dawn is down to earth plane pilot who gets cruisa crinkled at the beginning. Cruisa crinkled. Yeah. Somebody will get cruisa crinkled. Alright, I guess we'll just start things without Jasker. So the idea is basically, yeah, I want the tribes. That's my idea. Tribes based on kinks, basically. Because I think it's like the most petty thing to break into tribes over. So the tribes are based on the kinks, and I want the tribes to be. I want my ideas for tribes are like, we'll definitely have the diaper furs. Hey Jessica, you back?
Hey. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Before we go into that, let's talk about the summary. So here's my idea. This is my original idea. Was just they break into tribes, and then each chapter is about like a battle between tribes and like a day in the life of each tribe. But I was thinking maybe there should be a protagonist, and the protagonist can be the like one normal person on the plane who like maybe it's his first time going. The pilot. Maybe I was thinking he could be like a furry, but like kind of furry, right? Like he's like, this is his first convention. He doesn't know a whole lot about furry stuff. And he was just like going to this thing, and he's just like a normal person, and basically, so the first thing that happens is they crash, all the survivals get out of the plane, and they have a big meeting about what they're going to do, and they all have really terrible ideas about what they should do, but like the protagonist is like, hey, that's really stupid, we should do things that are logical, and they all turn on him and like chase him out of the camp, basically, and then he has to survive on his own, and every chapter is basically him coming across like a tribe,
encountering a new tribe.
Yeah, so I think that would be
maybe
better.
The only downside to that is how much weight do you want to give to the main character?
What do you mean?
You know, do we want him to have a heavy personality, or is he literally just a vehicle to transport us from camp to camp?
I think he's more of a vehicle.
Okay.
I think more of a vehicle. I don't know if he's
more of a Gordon Freeman style,
right,
of character.
The Hypnosis tribe. Hypnosis isn't weird enough. That type of a large tribe. I think those would be the diapers.
Like Hypnosis are into non-consensual activities.
Kill each other. The protagonist is a fairly normal guy who is chased off from the group and encounters each tribe as they form one by one, experiencing their specific type of autistic degeneracy. There we go. Okay, that's a pretty good summary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna have the diaper furs. So I want to lay out the tribes. Now this doesn't have to be a super long novel. We don't have to have 25 tribes. I just want like maybe 5, you know, and it will be like 6 chapters long. The opening, and then the like encountering each tribe and like their specific problems.
Diapers, Vorophiles.
Do you think Vor? What are the Vor? I'm gonna say.
Should you mix the people who like babies in with the diaper people? There's
That's
a
the same
huge overlap
thing,
there,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Baby furs, yeah. I will say diaper / baby furs. The Vor, the ferals, yeah, the ferals. So these could be the ferals. I don't know if their Vor is going to be a specific thing, because Vor is kind of hard to like.
Yeah.
I don't
Aside
know.
from them just trying to eat small animals whole.
Yeah, swallowing marbles, swallowing coconuts whole.
Rare earth Magnus.
Oh no.
They could be the first ones to turn into cannibals.
Yes, for
That's
ferals.
a good
I
plot
also
point.
want. I don't know if I should have the ferals be the role players. I wanted a role player tribe.
You do need. I would call it like a basic bitch tribe. The people who only role play. You know, Dark Fang, Silver Wolf, and all the really fucking
Role
like,
players.
the
Yeah.
people who have like a furry like Facebook account and they add their family with it.
Role players. The role players are the idea for them is they only speak in RP actions. So they speak out. They the way he
And they make animal sounds.
they make animal sounds. They so the way they he encounters them is he's like going through the forest and he hears whispering of sneaks up behind you. And he uses this whispering slithers past you and like all these whispers of that, and that's how he encounters them. This whispering from the forest.
You gotta find some book to parody, like some novel that's known for like a cave scene where someone like the best written version of like, you know, someone going insane or getting cabin fever. Take that and parody it for people saying roleplay shit. Those are the voices that he starts to hear, but it turns out it's actually people saying dumb shit.
The poop eaters, the diaper furs,
Yeah,
obviously
scat
these
piss people.
scat furs, yeah, they're gonna be the same, and they're gonna have like arguments about if they should clean their
Brown Nose Pup
diapers.
stands for Israel.
Brown Nose Pup stands for Israel.
Cool Cat shoots up a school.
Okay, so the ferals. I also wanted ones, and I don't know. These could be. I don't know if the ferals. I think it might be. Like there has to be more to them, I think, than just they crawl around on all fours. That's why I kind of wanted the role players to be the ferals. But another idea I had is what would we call this? The matriarch, basically, one ruled by the one female furry army of simps. That pretty much that's their tribe, right?
She's also an artist.
Artist.
So she carves pictures of the personas into pieces of bark, and they can wear them around their necks.
Yeah, she's an artist. If you make her cry, you get the death penalty. That's got to be a thing, right?
How does that organized area? How do they kill people?
How does the matriarchy kill people?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. How does the matriarchy kill people?
Like Twitter, Fur Affinity. Do they say that they're getting banned?
Yeah, banned. You're banned. You're banned while hitting them with rocks.
Is it stoning? Is that really what we're gonna do?
I don't know. What, you don't like it?
There's got to be something funny in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, canceled, deplatformed, banned.
Banned.
Man, what would they do? What was a funny way to execute someone?
Funny way to execute them. They throw them in.
Clown firing squad.
Clown firing squad.
It's a funny way to execute somebody.
They don't.
Because they're clowns.
They're clowns. The clown furs.
I think no, I just had a skit pop into my head here. It starts, fades in. It looks like World War II footage, like film footage, and someone's being sentenced to death, and so it's a funny execution. You have to do a funny execution, so it's a firing squad of clowns.
Oh.
And they shoot the people lined up against the wall, and then you see them, and like one of them drops their guns and is holding their head, and they're like crying and shit. They're like fucking shaking, and then it ends.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to make that. Anyways.
Deplatformed. They're putting on a literal wooden platform and make them fall over.
You could make some sort of joke about it being the most humane methods, and then they literally stone people and throw them off of cliffs. Right, because it's a mercy killing. It's maybe. I don't know if I can get any.
I think your band sounds more like a banishment.
Yeah, I was deplatforming.
It's
deplatform them at the gallows.
Exiled.
The platform drops out from under them.
Your band deplatformed. What's the thing?
Banning someone and exiling them works.
Yeah. Deplatform him.
Funny execution. Think about it, chat. It's being outsourced to you guys.
Your account has been suspended.
Getting suspended. I think deplatformed and suspended are good for hanging.
Suspended.
Being hanged.
Okay. Suspended equals deplatformed equals hanged. That's awfully morbid.
Get on. It's not a word.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's not a word. It's a modern word.
It's great. So the ferals, what do the ferals do? Did they eat you? I guess that makes sense. That's the diaper furs. I think it's death by living diaper.
Oh, gross.
What do diaper furs do? Like other than shit themselves.
Yeah, well, they just smother you with it.
They use you as diaperification.
God, I don't even want to fucking dig into that one.
What? All right, I do want the what are they called? Inflation.
Deplatforming isn't a thing because the computer doesn't know the word.
I do like the inflation ones, and of course they kill you by inflating you big and round.
Inflating you big and round, yeah.
Which is also the ultimate. That's like their ascension. Only the most inflated reach the top.
Oh yeah, the diaper furs have like slaves, and they have to change their diapers and shit.
The diaper furs have slaves that they have to change their diapers.
Yeah, you become the tribe mommy.
The tribe mommy. Wow. Well, now we have two like matriarchs, basically.
Oh, but no, that's the matriarchy. I mean, there's another word, nanny. There you go.
The nanny.
You become a nanny, and they bind you so you can't sprint. Oh my god, what if they like fucking hobbled you?
Enslave people to
so you can't run away.
Their nanny and change their
And they
diapers.
Bind your hands up in the soft diapers so you can't like smash your head into rocks and shit.
Wow.
I think that you can just leave it at the nanny part. But yeah, they're a slave society.
Right. The lower caste are the diaper changers.
I'll have to commit Sudoku to atone for the sin of associating with any of you.
Oh my god. Yeah, the ferals. Well, okay, so I feel like the role players will be the ferals because they'll have names that are really like. Ferals usually have
they're
really
the pretenders.
cringy
They're gonna
names.
do it in real life.
Yeah, these are the guys that walk around on all fours.
The sin is too strong. There's no atonement possible. as soon as you watch this, you just go straight to hell. there's no in between. Purgatory was abolished, my friend.
Okay. If we think of any more tribes, well, we should think of like more things. Okay, maybe so just like people. I think they should kill you by tearing apart your fursuit and making it into diapers. Constant need for more diapers. They have to like seek out others and like kidnap them and make them into diapers because they need more diapers.
So they take the fursuit and then they also make you become a nanny.
Yeah, yeah. Because they enslave humans.
Yeah.
Enslave humans. Unsuited people. To be their nanny and change their diapers. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you're a human. So, okay, we can come back to this in a minute, but for the first chapter I want, plane, oh fuck, I hate the formatting shit. Plane goes down, survivors hold a meeting, they decide to, instead of being rescued, instead of trying to be rescued, they start their own nation where fur is law. You have to wear a fursuit at all times, right? And here's where this comes in. Right on. I still think you should have them crash on an island with abandoned World War II for it with supplies, because there's no way they would survive the first day without it. Exactly. I think the whole entire the twist ending of the book will be that it's only been like 3 days and everyone's like dead, basically.
It's only been 3 days and it's like a 500-acre patch.
Yeah. They're not even on an island, they're just like on the coast of somewhere.
In Arkansas.
Yeah. Our twist ending. It's only been 3 days and they aren't on an island. They're just in. Okay. Anyway, Players survivors hold a meeting. They decide to, instead of trying to be rescued, they start their own nation with first law. You have to wear a fursuit at all times. Protagonist. What's his name?
John Protagonist.
John Protagonist. John Protagonist. The one fairly normal person there tells them that they are arguing about dumb things and that they should focus on survival and rescue. He is run out of the
meeting needs to go wrong.
Meeting.
It needs to descend into chaos for everyone to disband.
Yeah. Basically what happens is, so what'll happen is they like, okay, we have, what are our, we're gonna make a new nation, what are the rules? And people say like, no rules, and it's like, no, we need to have some like moral rules. And then they all argue with each other about which one of their kinks is the most moral and why their specific kink isn't immoral. And then that's what breaks them apart. The point being that they're all degenerates and just, it's like dumb that they think main argument is about law of the land, and witch kinks
Point of personal privilege.
and more. Point of personal privilege. What is point of personal privilege?
Is that like just like privilege?
Or immoral.
I don't know what that means.
Can't agree, so they split into tribes. So I want John, protagonist, wakes up after fleeing, and comes across another outcast. I want him to be like a rat persona or something really fucking terrible. Let's call him Rat for now. Call him Shit Rat. Shit Rat.
Shit rat Glee Bob and Bendigo.
No protagonist for each chapter. That's we could have that. I was thinking about that. It could be that each chapter is like a day in the life of each tribe, and there's a different protagonist for each chapter. I don't know. I think it might be better to have like
I
one
would
character.
pick one protagonist or just omnipotent narrator for the different tribe thing. But I wouldn't do a different protagonist for each one.
Antifa people immediately backstab each other and split into 4 groups of like 2 people, kill each other over who gets to define communism. We could have the Antifa people. I mean, that's an idea. I'll write that down. Antifers kill each other over the definition of communism. Okay. I don't want anything that's like too like on the nose politically, I guess. So maybe not that, but I'll write it down. It's brainstorming, you know. Okay. So Shitrat promises to help John, John protagonist, but really just wants to get back into the feral tribe and plans to use John as a like what tribute, I guess. So the whole book is he's trying to get to like where did the like where are they going basically. This is what sets that up is his like friend has like little terrible like fucking rat fursuiter that he meets. It's like, oh, we need to get to the like whatever they call there, the role players or the matriarchy, I guess, whatever. We need to get there, and like we'll be safe there, right? That's what he talks about. And so that's where they're trying to get, and then they have to like navigate through all these other tribes, and they like, you know, may have run-ins with these other tribes on the way there. But then it turns out that Shit Rat is like a shit rat, right? Well, his name should be more like, what should his name be? So that's really obvious that he's like a what's it called?
Obviously, he's a
What?
backstabber.
Backstabber, yeah.
I think Shit Rat's pretty good.
Shit Rat. You should have a wolf character get yelled at by a bunny saying he has concave privilege.
Concave privilege?
Concave privilege.
What about convex privilege?
And existence, offends her or something like that. Yeah. Sleek coat the
Excrement
brown. Oh boy. Slizzy. Oh yeah, Weasel. Weasel would be a better
Weasel.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, Weasel.
Piss Weasel.
Piss Weasel. Oh, he sounds like he's one of the diaper people. Piss Weasel. Maybe he is. Well, it doesn't really matter. Back to into his tribe. Piss Weasel. The rain. The diaper first live in the rainforest. That we gotta have that, right? It's too good of a like pun to not take, right? Too good of a, what's it? Opportunity. That's what it's called.
Opportunity. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little bit drinky. It's like lightheadedness from talking so much, plus alcohol makes me like extra woozy. So,
Okay.
with the matriarchy, I want the whole thing to be like, she's obvious. They don't acknowledge her as a queen. They pretend like they aren't simps and that she's like equal, you know, but really she's like, obviously she's like up on a fucking like pedestal that they built her, that and being like fanned, and like people are like bowing to her and bringing her things, and then he's like,
Yeah, she's just like one of the dudes.
yeah, she's just like one of the dudes. Even though she's held in higher regard. Also like treated like a queen.
Yeah, prides themselves on equality.
Right.
Uh,
Equality. Basically. Oh my god. Like, I want this. I don't know why. I think it's just something I thought of that was making me laugh. She says, like, she makes them do things, and then they come back, and they like kind of like, oh, maybe we could have some snuggly wuggly time, and she's like, oh, I'm just not in the mood. I just don't want to today.
I have a headache.
Makes the males do things, and then finds an excuse not to, I don't know, have sex with them.
There was a picture that went around a while back that was, you know, honey, what do I do? The car is getting really, really hot. Tell it you have a headache.
What? Oh.
There you go.
Then finds an excuse not to have sex with them. But will give them...
Asexual.
Says she's asexual. She has a different equality of bootlicking her. Right. Oh, Queen's name is something super pretentious. Oh, I actually already thought of one. How about... her name is Sakura Cherry Blossom.
Doesn't Sakura mean
Yes,
flower?
means cherry blossom.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's good.
Her name is...
Holy shit, that's really fucking good. Dude, oh fuck, if I ever do like Second Life trolling again, that's 100%. Where's my fucking sticky note?
Her name is Sakura Cherry Blossom, and she's like a pink wolf or something.
No, not a wolf.
What, a husky? What is she? What's something that everyone...
Fox.
Pink
I think
fox?
would be the one to go with, yeah.
Oh my god, okay.
Unless there's something more...
I think like wolves and huskies are like more like attention whoring than foxes.
For dudes.
Oh, maybe.
Red Panda's pretty good.
Pink red panda? Pink, okay. Sure, that's fine. Pink, yeah, I think Pink Wolf Girl is Sparkle. Oh, she has to be a Sparkle Dog.
Sparkle Dog. Okay. That's the other one that's Justice, yeah.
Yeah, Pink Sparkle Dog.
You want to hear my alias list now?
Okay.
For my other names?
Sure, what?
I've got Jimmy John Uzumaki, Seducius Cumlong, Richard Gaybad, Tyronius Felonius, and now Sakura Cherry Blossom. That's my grab bag in case I ever need an alternate identity.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Sakura Cherry Blossom. Cherry Blossom, Pink Red Panda. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, well, she's a Sparkle Dog. She has to be a Sparkle Dog. She has to have... Her fursuit is covered in, like, patches that are, like, all of the things that she likes, right? An artist. You know where you taste the cringe? Okay, so here's the thing. They ask her, they, like, want sex from her, and she's like, fine, she kind of like implies that she'll have sex if they like make her another like coconut milkshake or whatever, right? So they go do that and they bring it back and she's like, no. And then they beg and beg, and then she says like she has them kiss her like fursuits, like fucking disgusting like mud covered like paw pads, and they call it milk of the bean.
Hold on.
Okay.
Run through that. Give me a once over.
All right. So she does her thing. She's like says, maybe maybe I'll like have sex with you if you like do whatever thing for me that she wants, right? And so they go do whatever. They get their like she wants a coconut milkshake or whatever, and they bring it back to her, and then she's like, I have a headache right now, and then they beg, and she's like, okay, well, I guess you can you can have some milk of the bean. And then the milk of the bean is them like sucking on her fursuit's toes, but it's like fucking disgusting, like matted fake fur with like mud and shit on it from walking around, and it's like really disgusting. And how's that?
There needs to be something with feet.
Okay, I would have milk.
And that's the queen lady is the place to have it. So yeah, that works.
Milk of the bean. Yeah, I just want milk of the bean because they're gonna say, milk of the bean. You need to try the milk of the bean. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like he thinks it's like. He
says that's disgusting. That's what gets him kicked out of this.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
Gets him banned. He says milk of the bean is disgusting.
I think he gets banned. That could be part of it. Like they start to have animosity toward him, but he kind of like goes up to her and he's like, oh, like this is like a pretty good racket you have going here, and she is like offended by that and like denies it, and that's what makes her cry and kick out. Right? Like that makes sense.
You could have another twist because he's normal and he's like surviving because he's just normal enough to not be retarded. He could actually be surviving, and she could get like turned on. And that makes all the men turn on him because he's a threat.
Oh my god. And then
he's like, whoa, I don't want to. She's fucking nasty anyways. And then there's the hard, and they all hate him and she hates him, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Because she's never been turned down before.
Sakura likes protagonist. He turns her down, enraging her and the rest of the tribe against him. Okay, that's pretty good. The crotch rat. I wanted to... John protagonist is a fucking Chad.
This RimWorld track plays in my head
constantly,
all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something about it. Driving and when I like wake up when I go to bed.
How's trying to write? I write all the time. I have all kinds of stuff that I write.
Oh, Koth is trying to write a novel. Point and laugh. Watch him flounder. I wish I was that tissue.
Okay. God. Oh, that's actually good. She blows her nose and Noir says, I wish I was...
Everything she does, every fucking nasty things that happens, there needs to be just someone who whispers to John protagonist, God, I wish that was me. Just constantly, everything. Like, they watch her, like, she goes into, like, a bush. And, God, I wish that was me. She fucking sneezes. She gets fucking food poisoning and throws, God, I wish that was me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a million simps. Every single person he has to encounter has to have this fucking, like, nasty simp undertone.
Yeah, in this tribe, yeah, they're all complete simps, but they're, like, in complete denial about it, too. I think all simps in complete right. My ears need bleaching now. Never seen you stream it before? I don't think I've streamed it before. Not really. Oh my god. Alright. All right. I think we have the Matrix. We have that little arc figured out. Piss Weasel. Oh my god. All right. We need to write down some names for some of the people who live in these tribes, I think. We only have 3 or 4 names each, right? Just so we have something to work with. In case we need to, like, have a name.
Something out of the hat. Yeah.
Puff tends to keep his ERP close to his pants. Okay. Whew. All right. Where were we?
Names.
Names. All right. So we have Sakura. What are some good? We can think of some good ones for the feral RPers. What was his name that we were talking about? Darkclaw Shadowfang. What was his name?
I mean, that's fucking all of them that come to my mind is just some mixture of those. Winter, Hollow, Howl, Fang, Claw.
Winter Howl.
Funnily enough, I wasn't making names there. I was actually just going through like modifiers and pieces that you can just throw in a hat and shake around, and they come out to be names.
Winter Howl sounds like a last name. Frost.
Winter Howl. Frostbite. Frostfang.
Frostbite. Frostbite sounds like a name. Frostbite
Howl.
Winter
Yeah.
Howl.
That's the one. That's the guy who froze his hands off with dry ice, isn't it?
Is it? Was that his actual
frostbite?
It was. Is that you're just being?
No, that's because he froze his hands
Oh,
off.
okay. There are like 4 Darkclaw Moonfang.
Yeah.
You think Moonfang is better than Shadowfang?
No, we can make another one with Moon.
Oh my god.
Moon Claw feels a little better to me.
Moonclaw?
Maybe I'm thinking like Sharp Claw from fucking Star Fox Adventures.
Moonclaw Shadowfang.
Oh fuck, I forgot. I think it would be fine if a lot of them have overlapping words because that's like the whole thing. So we've got Moonclaw, Shadowfang, Frostbite, Winter Howl.
They have super similar names. They can confuse each other all the time. Umbreon Lover 93. Umbreon Lover 93. Shadow Dusk Pyrofox.
Pyrofox is a good one.
Pyrofox is a good one.
Shadow Dusk. We already got Shadow Dusk. The Dusk is a good one.
Oh, fuck. I mean, they don't always have to have... Pyrofox could just be one of their names.
Pyrofox. Dusk Wolfie with 2 F's. With 2 Y's.
Dusk, it's one word.
Yeah.
Wolfie. Like that. Dusk Wolfie.
That looks like a username, yeah.
Twilight
Purity
Moon
Fox.
thing.
Jesus
Purity.
Shlomotovig gold scales. I still have that in my other file for names.
Hello, just a guy. I would draw a comic based on this. You can draw a comic based on it if you want. What about the diaper furs? I feel like Piss Rat is one of the diaper furs, right? Or Piss Weasel.
Piss Weasel.
Piss-
He's an exiled one.
Piss Weasel. Yeah, exiled.
Messy Muzzle.
Messy
65.
Messy Muzzle
God.
55. 66. Messy Muzzle 55. Long Knot. Long Knot. Messy Muzzle 55.
Eternal Lactatia. Fuck off.
Eternal Lactatia. Oh my god. Dusk Wolfie. God, that's so good. The Angel Wolf XXX. I only want like one or two ones that sound like usernames in each tribe. The rest of them have to sound like actual, more like furry names that furries typically have.
They've come up with a character, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause some people do have just their weird username. Their weird whatever. Eternal Lactatia 69 or whatever.
George Floyd.
Rena Rammer. Oh, there have to be some dragons. There has to be like one. I guess he would be a feral, huh? Is one dragon and his name is like something fucking really pretentious.
Sharp scale.
No, it has to be something really long. That's like a bunch of random syllables, basically.
Oh, like dragon speak.
Yeah.
And stuff.
It has to have Dova in it.
Shit.
Dova for let's see. Dova Draco. It has to Dova Draco. It has to have an apostrophe, right? Okay, Rix is a common one actually. Dova Draco Rix. Hello? What? Like Cothrix? Yeah. Exactly. Valadar Dova comments.
Grug, not believe Hullabunga. Anyways,
Fangalore, Dova Cockmore. Arcadovarix. Dova Dracorix. What's his last name? Gold Scale. I think Gold Scale is good. Usually the last names are something that's really like Dracanifrax.
sharp scale.
Sharp Scale.
It's got more edge to it.
Okay, Dova Draco Rix, Sharp Scale. Rockhard Stonefist. Floorweed Meatwood.
Detritivex Maw Jumper. That one's pretty good.
Next Mod Jumper. God, my fucking brain is melting. Okay, we have a lot. The Weasel is exiled. The role player ones are pretty good. And we have enough names for now. I think we should work on names for the other ones. Mosh Drake Treasure Hordenstein. Stupid. God. Okay, what are some more like normal these? Okay, so I think the matriarchy, they're all gonna be like it's gonna be like Blueberry Husky, right? Those are gonna be like the types of names we have in this group, because we have Sakura, Cherry Blossom, Blueberry Husky, like Lemon
Cake Dog, Possum Art,
Lemon Possum Art. I like
I'm thinking like Twitter names for these ones. Shit that you see.
I like Lemon Cake. What was it? Lemon Cake.
Lemon Cake what?
Lemon Cake. Was that a good one? Just Lemon Cake? That sounds like
just Lemon Cake.
Lemon Cake with 2 Ks.
That would be Lemon Caca.
Exactly. Lemon Cake with an extra E. Lemon Cakey. Must have a normie that somehow sneaked into the first whose name is Steve the Fox, and it just goes with whatever is more popular and cannot form an opinion. Steve the Fox.
Steve the Fox, no spaces.
Steve the Fox. No, there's Steve the Fox.
Uwu Small Bean.
Uwu Small Bean.
Blueberry Husky, Lemon Cake, Steve the Fox.
Steve the Fox, I feel like doesn't. Maybe he does. He could fit in
Dude,
there.
that totally fits.
You think
It
so?
100% fits.
Okay.
It balances it out in the other direction. You know that's someone who has the fucking fisheye stare, you know, but
Small bean is precious and must be protected. We need another one that's like, it needs to sound like colorful, or like,
yeah, fun.
like,
sort
I
of
don't know,
very-
like Pop-Tart Dragon sounds like something. I just popped into my head.
Yeah.
We would have a dragon. Why don't we have a griffin? Pop-Tart Griffin.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. Rosemary cheesecake. Right? Rosemary cheesecake is pretty
Ruffle
good.
Simpskin.
Simpskin.
Smoothie Wonderlust. Oh, smoothie's a good one.
Yeah. Mawberry. Flushy Mawberry. That sounds like one of the diaper furs.
It does, yeah.
We could call him Flushy Mawberry.
Got Husky,
That's terrible.
Griffin. Yeah, I would just do the last one. Just do like Smoothie Dog or something like that. One word.
A smoothie dog.
Yeah. Something, you know, just the capitalize the D.
Okay. Smoothie dog. Smoothie dog arts.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
The other artist in the group. No, she would have Smoothie
Kosechka,
Dog
because
Arts
you have-
killed for being an artist, for being a competing artist. Maybe they stumble in and that's what they see is them with their
Yeah, they threatening to cut off their fingers.
Sakura threatens to cut off his fingers for being in what is she
Because she can be the only artist.
his fingers for being an inferior artist. Poaching your clients. What's a thing that artists don't like each other? What poaching clients, is that something that they get mad at? I don't know what artist getting drawn.
Copying her style.
Copying her style. Yes, copying her style. Perfect. For
I ran through like a list in my head. I was gonna say being less schizophrenic, but that's
copying her style.
that is one thing I've heard art people talk shit because I've been, like I said, I joined a bunch of other discords, like normal people discords, and in the art channels there's a lot of fun stuff. Funnily enough, I joined a normal people discord and one of the people in the art channel was Raptoral.
Is
which
it
kind of caught me off guard.
artist. I might have had too much to drink.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, copying their style. But yeah, people fucking constantly you can tell that some artists have like contempt. They only post like weird esoteric statements in some poorly drawn thing, and you can tell they have contempt for the artists who like talk to people and talk about their art because they'll only chime in after a conversation about someone else's art piece starts. You know, so they want the attention. It's a very interesting little
strange.
what do you call it? Like eco. What's the aquarium where you also have like the land over it and they're like connected?
An aquarium where you have land over it and they're connected.
Yeah, it has both. It has dirt and land and plants and wildlife at the top, and then like an aquarium underneath it with like snails and little fish and stuff.
The Museum of Natural History.
No, you not a terrarium is just land, isn't it?
Bones and bugs. You can
It's
have
both. They're connected.
You can have a water terrarium.
You can have both. I built one when I was a kid. I went out and caught fish and put them in it, and then I had a bunch of stuff living on the top part too. They're connected. The water is connected to the soil, and it stays hydrated in the.
Okay. Let's go back to the diaper first. What a statement. beyond names, what do they do? What are some more like jokes we can make about their like society? Think about like if diaper furs set up a society, how fucked would it be? And my main thing is that like cleaning diapers would be illegal, so they always have to have new diapers, right? Is that a thing? Or is clean or do at this point Cost Lord of the Furs is gonna have more characters than anime MMO? I feel like they shouldn't clean their diapers because they have a constant need for new diapers, right? And so they have to like cannibalize each other or capture from other tribes to like turn their fursuit into diapers and then enslave the human inside to be like their nanny. That's my idea for them. That's like how their society functions. The one who didn't change his diaper for the longest is the one in charge. That's actually pretty good. Change the
People, I'm Googling this and people are saying it's like the fucking... Like this isn't like a thing
What do you mean?
that people have done before. Paludarium.
What?
Paludarium seems to be the thing
What's Paludarium?
that's like what I'm talking about, where it's like an aquarium and a terrarium.
Oh, you're
put
still
together.
on that? What are you talking about that for?
Well, I wanted to know. I built one when I was in like fucking 10 years old. I was in 4th grade. That's wild. I didn't fucking... They waited till fucking high school to dissect stuff. But I fucking was in class. We were handling like live fish and frogs and snails building these things.
It was
Or did
Diesel.
we have to bring our own?
Sylvie, who was Diesel? Is that a real furry? I don't want to have anyone's like actual furry names because I...
Please, daddy, don't yell at each other. Is that the plural? Is just daddy?
Please, daddy. Oh, they could call her mommy, the matriarch. Is that a good? Please,
no,
mommy.
That's too...
Please, mommy, step on my face. Please, mommy, give me milk of the
simp
bean.
stuff too. That could be what they're allowed to do when they've done stuff for her, but obviously still haven't had sex.
They are
It's like, well, I guess you can call me mommy.
and mommy.
But that's like a rank.
They are high enough rank in the simp army. All right.
They call them mommy or queen.
Yes, queen. Mommy. Okay. Plush Fairy, the one who didn't change the diapers the longest, is the one in charge. What do they call him? The one who didn't change his diaper the longest. The crinkler. What do they call him? Crinkle
What was the
Master?
fucking Flash Gets thing?
Oh,
The crinkle of the Christ or whatever.
Crucicrinkling?
Crucicrinkling, that's what it was. I was like crinkle fiction, but crucicrinkling.
No,
Biggest baby.
their name for the leader,
shitlord.
not his actual name. Shitlord, not his actual name, just his like, his rank basically.
Yeah, what's a term that they would use? Like they use the term crinkle. What's one that like you would see on
I don't
like a forum?
I think anyone here is actually like a diaper first, so I don't know. That's the
we
thing.
don't have the insight for that.
We need Shitlord. You think Shitlord is good? The Shitlord,
Shitlord's too funny on its own.
the great soiled one.
Well, what's a term for like what? How do you refer to like a baby?
I don't know. The soiled one. The unsoiled. The fullest diaper.
It has to be cutesy words.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. fucking know. I like
For that kind of wisdom, you need to go see
the crinkliest.
like a shaman diaper pun, maybe.
Shaman diaper pun.
Like elder
Diaper shaman. Diaper shaman. The crinkle
I'm
shaman.
trying to mix it with like a word.
Mm-hmm. Just mix shaman with a word. The unsoiled is what they call the other tribes. Oh my god, that's perfect. They call other people.
You guys are still going too big of words. It has to be kid speak. They talk like babies. That's their whole shtick. You guys are using words like enlightened.
They talk like babies? That's actually good. They talk.
That's their whole fucking shtick. They're the people. It's got to be something that they would call each other.
Okay. That actually puts it into context what they're what they're like. They say they talk like babies. Okay, so everything has to be like a baby sounding word. So unsoiled is good, but it doesn't work if we're saying they talk like babies.
Well, they turn into it because that snaps them back to reality, right? They can still say unsoiled for the other tribes because they're having to talk about the real world. But when they're in their camp, right, when they're doing their shit, potty pants, big poopy, big oopsie, oopsie is a good one. Oopsie is a really good one.
Okay.
How can we get oopsie in there?
I'm just writing down words.
Oopsie, or that could, fuck, yeah. Snap back to reality.
Oopsie, crinkle.
Oops, there goes spaghetti.
What are the big oopsie?
The big oopsie.
I do like
oopsie.
The big oopsie is
The big oopsie is pretty good.
The big oopsie.
So you guys caught on. It just took a second.
Oopsie.
Mom spaghetti.
What are some more?
Penis serious? No, penis delirious. Suck your dad off, disappear, penis mysterious.
I don't know. I don't know any diaper first, so I don't know. I assume that they say things like potty and oopsie and crinkle.
Yes, 100%. It's all got to be kid words in that whole thing.
Okay.
Binky, baby.
Binky. Oh, Binky. Okay.
Yeah, oopsie, crinkle, potty, binky.
We have to work these words into like their normal like speech with each other. That's why I'm writing them down.
Uh-oh, obviously with oopsie, like oopsies, uh-ohs.
Uh-ohs. Uh-ohs.
Smoking big doinks. Climbing is upsy daisies.
Upsy daisies?
Uppies.
Uppies. Uppies is a good one.
Uppies.
We have to go uppies to the big mountain.
God, yeah, what do they have like their fucking like tribal the big oopsie, and he's like, we have to go uppies. Oh fuck.
Oh god. Uppies. God, okay.
Fuck.
Oh, I accidentally turned on little whipping cost.
Turned on what? Oh, child labor was going on?
Yeah, child labor button. Okay. What do the diaper furs call their own tribe? Because it has to be something that's like, because if they're like nappies, they do say nappies, don't they?
Oh, my coffee tastes like wet dog. Gross.
Nappies, dippers. I've also seen, I did know one person who referred to them as dippers instead of diapers. I don't understand what that's about, but I do want to put that in.
Well, that's just kids mispronouncing things. You say it like a kid Paschetti.
Paschetti.
You know.
Paschetti. Little oopsies. What do they call their
The playground.
The playground.
Oh, shit.
Is that
Crib.
the crib?
Hello, MTV, and welcome to my crib.
They call their tribe they call
The crib.
their tribe
The ATF.
the crib. Okay, so basically, because if John is like, okay, where are we going, Piss
I
Weasel?
love John protagonist so much.
If just hey, thanks, Don. Hey, fuck, go away, you little whippy cough. Welcome to the crib.
Welcome to my crab.
But Piss Weasel promises to help Tommy wants to get back to tribe. He plans to use Giant's tribute. Okay, so Piss Weasel's part of the diaper, right? That makes sense too because he'll like enslave him, right? Hey, great Axolotl. What did you stumble in on?
Side question here. What's a good John protagonist? What's a good antagonist name? Michael Antagonist?
The antagonist?
Not for the story. Not for the story. I just mean for me in my brain.
Michael
I
Antagonist.
really like John protagonist versus just Michael Antagonist. I like that. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I'll write that one down until I see something better.
Which clan is the BDSM left only pup play group? Of the left only pup. Those could be like, instead of Andifers, we could have that. We have like 3 fairly developed ones. So that's good. Do we want a pup play like BDSM group? That seems actually more common than like inflation or like well
That does. I have seen them hand in hand though, because the BDSM leather shit goes into like hyper, goes into like inflation.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because that goes into, you see it, the like the Japanese artists who draw it, whatever they call it, baka, the buff, constantly just buff people.
Uh-huh. Is that
It's
part of
always about, like,
inflation?
It leads into it. Anytime, if you go down a Twitter thread, I'm saying it leads into it.
Okay, so inflation is the same. I didn't know that. Inflation
I don't know
is
if
the
we
same
really
thing
have a
as
whole lot
bara.
for inflation.
Yeah,
Bara.
maybe not. But it's brainstorming, so I'm just writing things down. Like, obviously, these
bara
are the ones.
would go with the BDSM.
Oh,
not the inflation.
okay.
But normally when you end up with the BDSM shit, that leads into, eventually it leads into inflation. But it's
And they
hard
all
to
lead
time
into
together.
each other. Interesting. Really, I didn't know that. Okay, should we have the zoophiles who want to fuck the random wildlife and all get killed by being gored to death by wild boars or something?
I guess you could have remnants. You could put the antifers and the zoofers in the same spot, and he could stumble across the remnants of what they did, but they've already died after like the first day.
Try to fuck wild animals and get gored by bears and boars and such. Oh, bears and boars and mountain lions. Yeah.
Held captive as a sex slave by a 200-pound mountain lion.
That could be in there. There's someone who's like in the cave, and they like go to a cave, and they're like, oh, there's all these bones. There's like a wild animal lives here. We need to get out of here. And then they see someone, and they're like, oh, do you need help? And he's like, nah, I'm fine. I'm being held captive as a sex slave to a mountain lion. Yeah, they're like, hey, all right, bye, I guess. Could that be a thing? Gosh. Remnants of the tribe. Yeah, I think that's good. The zoofers have just a brief thing where in the beginning meeting they're like, no, we want to fuck animals, and people are like, no, that's not, we can't do that. And no.
Okay, can one of the things, maybe this is a maybe, for when the initial fracture and everyone starts to go their separate ways,
Yeah.
one of the pilots or something is alive, and they end up like accidentally killing a pilot, and that's what scares a lot of the people off, because he's like, you guys are fucking insane and disgusting, you know?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Let me
Maybe.
look at that. Like, well, because that's kind of what John Protagonist does, they chase him off because he says that they're
Oh,
like
they chase him off.
disgusting.
Well,
Right.
there could be. Yeah, no, it's good.
That was the idea. Originally, I wanted him to die in like the first chapter because they kill him, and then it's just like going around looking at the things. But I think it's better if he stays alive. Like they just beat him and he like falls off the edge of a cliff and they think he's dead. And but he's like okay. He wakes up like a day or two later, you know, and he's like, piss weasel.
I wouldn't say a day or two because we really only want it to be like 3 days. Unless he does all this in one day. Is he gonna try and sleep anywhere?
I don't know. They break
That's
into a
flexible.
Disney song about acceptance and tolerance, but it turns into a lynching. Oh, God. Am I a good writer? That's totally up to other people, I think. I don't know. People have said that I'm good. I don't know how good is, though.
This is the only work we're gonna judge you on.
Alright, so the two begin moving through the island to find the crib. So in John protagonist's mind, the crib is like, oh, they found like a house or something, right?
Yeah, it's like the little green dudes from fucking Toy Story. The claw, the crib.
So they find the crib. Okay. What do they run into? I guess we should figure out all the groups and then we'll say, because it's going to be basically, you know, it's going to be repetitive. Like they go to a group or they stumble across a group or a group ambushes them or something on their way to where they're trying to go. And then they deal with that group and then they move on to the next group. So that's going to be, you know, it's going to be repetitive. So it kind of doesn't, the next couple of chapters are basically just Act 2 repeating itself. So it doesn't matter. And then the twist ending, and then there's the ending, right? There's a group of exiles who have no tribes because they don't have fursuits. There could be, but I think maybe they're like on the run because the diaper furs enslave them, basically. They enslave all of the what's it called? Non-suitors. What do they call the non-suitors?
I mean, they could just say human.
Humans. Yeah, they call them
Skinwalker.
Skinwalker. They call them a human. Right, everyone calls them humans, exactly. And they all do different things with them. So obviously the diaper furs enslave them to be nannies or whatever. And then we could have the, what are the vor, the feral, what are the role players to do with humans when they find them? See, the vor thing is like that. The vor is like one of the things where I'm like, what? How do you even? What kind of joke do you make about vor, other than just a one-off about swallowing marbles or something?
Yeah. No, they definitely. They need to be in the group with all the people who RP verbally.
Swallow marbles. Swallow marbles. Then golf balls. Then tennis balls. Working up to coconuts, but death occurs. I don't know. Rare earth magnets.
The term rare earth magnets on its own always makes me fucking laugh for some reason.
Rare earth magnets. That is so stupid. Rare earth magnets are smaller than marbles, though.
Oh, thanks for noticing, Valu.
Earth magnets. This is I'm gonna read this and not know what the fuck I'm talking about. Just says rare earth magnets swallow marbles.
That sounds like my schedule for the day.
Why does fucking child labor costs keep getting turned on?
It's a hint.
It's a hint. Do we need the child laborists? Does that imply the existence of common earth magnets? I think it's a rare earth magnet.
Yeah, well, it's different rarities. That's how looter shooters work.
Rare earth is the company.
If you have a higher luck stat, you get rare earth magnets more often.
Juggalo furries. I don't know if there's many of those. I wanted them to be like common things. Like this whole like society is basically fucking furries in a nutshell, the matriarchy. But there's a lot of diaper furs. There's a lot of like RPers, ferals, whatever. What else? Inflation doesn't seem that big. Like it's not that common. I do like the Zoofurs one because it is kind of common and they could just be dead. We don't have to like get into anything too gross or anything.
I don't think we're going to be able... inflation is going to be better as a one-off statement from somebody than an actual... There's no tribe that you can really do with it unless you...
One of the RPers says, are they demand... What is...
Inflate you big and round.
Inflate you big and round.
I'm so hungry. Oh, no, you're not. Inflate you big and round. I'm starving to death.
Alright. What do we have? Let's show that with a definition of communism. Micro macro? How would that work?
It's the same as trying to do the whole 4 gag.
Yeah, it doesn't really...
It would have to just be a line or a verbal thing. There's no way to make a tribe out of it.
Yeah. It might be okay to just have like 3 main tribes. The book doesn't have to be really long, you know? It just have like...
No, I think it should be pretty spanking short. I'm not sure how...
yeah, exactly.
A little too much torture to make it very long at all.
It gets stepped on. Right, you don't want to make it too long. It will lose its appeal after a couple chapters anyway.
Yeah, it's a gag. That's it.
The cover of a magazine called Gulp that has imprinted 4 on the cover to scare normies as a gag. Wait, what?
It'd be good for a game. I don't think you can do that in writing.
RP people just refuse to speak and take turns writing. No, they don't talk to each other directly. They verbally say out all of their actions.
They speak in the third person.
Yeah, they say turns to you and says, and then they say their line. And it's really...
You could make some sort of wild fucking Plato's Cave allegory if they like have a fire and they do like shadow puppets on the wall and like RP with that.
Oh, that... Wow.
That's what they do at night. He could fall asleep there like one time or something.
At night,
and that's what they do at night is they RP with the fucking like cut leaves and hand puppets.
They shadow puppet RP. How do they get...
How can you make...
Huh?
You gotta make a Plato's Cave thing if you're doing something like that. Some statement. I don't know.
Okay. Write it down. Plato's Cave thing. If it's in my head, I'll think about it and then I might figure something out.
It could go for maybe around 5 to 12 chapters and 50 to 200 pages. Are you insane?
Yeah, it's not gonna be that long. I want people to be able to...
appeal way before then.
I want people to, like, sit down and be able to read it in, like, an hour, you know?
Yeah.
I also want to do a, I think this would be a fun one to do a, like, audiobook of. But I could also have, like, some art put up. So on my channel, you know, where I read it out loud, I could get some people to do some of the voices. Jasker, you'd like to be one of the voices in one of these characters?
Fuck
yeah. What character would you be? I guess we don't know what each character does really, but you know, you could.
Well, we could do a couple different voices.
You could be
character,
the big Oopsie.
Voices.
Do you want to be the big Oopsie?
Well, I'd like to have a couple feature roles. Thank you.
Yeah, if you could change your voice a little bit. I have to find. Maybe I can get my sister to be. It's a current cherry blossom. You're gonna say really terrible things. Oh my god.
But yeah, you're gonna have to have a female voice for her. Your sister can do it. It's fine.
I do have one of my sisters is an actual voice actor who does like porn anime stuff.
Yeah, but didn't you say she's fucking insane?
A little bit.
Your current sister seems cool. She'll do it.
Yeah, probably. Simple short story around 3 to 8 chapters, right? Okay, so they run across the matriarchy and get run out because of what's it called? This situation where the matriarch likes him. Maybe they come across the remnants of the Zoofers first, as like it's ominous, like terrible things have happened. And he's like, I've only been asleep for a day. How the fuck has all this happened? Do you think the Zoofer should be first? I'm trying to think of the order here. What should be the order?
I think they should be in between something. I think he should meet a living person first, and then either after.
Yeah, he meets Piss Rat first.
Yeah.
And then
I think he should encounter living people, so we establish that living people are extreme degenerates, so the dead ones are even worse.
Right. Okay, so we'll come across I think out of all these, funny enough, I think the role players are like the least like weird. Right? They're not killing anyone or doing anything too fucking weird or degenerate. They're just being weird, right? So maybe they could come across the RPers first.
I think that's probably that's the best one to do, because then at night you get the whole hand puppet thing.
And they're like, okay, let's get the fuck out of here. This is getting weird.
Yeah.
The crib. Okay, they come across the RPers. And
oh yeah, and then so when they leave, the Piss Weasel can explain or make some statements about the Zoofers. That way you can just feed it straight to the viewer without having to make it some sort of big mystery.
I feel like they need Piss Weasel explaining what happened when they come across the Zoofers. Okay, so so next chapter they come across the remnants of the Zoofers. And Piss Weasel explains the history. Yeah. Okay. So, and then what? Then they go to, because we want the diaper first to be last, because that's where they're going.
Piss Weasel recognizes his ex who left him for wild boar pussy. Oh my god.
They move on and come across the matriarchy. Matriarchy chases them out, and they flee into the rainforest. Okay. And then that one, last one is in the rainforest.
Diane Heartbeat says, "We love you, Korthox."
Hey, thanks, Diane Heartbeat. In the rainforest, the two come across their final destination, the diaper furs, but it's slowly revealed their true nature, and we'll say, what's it called?
The RPers seem normal if incompetent until two of them kill each other in RP, and then in real life.
That's actually a good way to end the puppet show. That's why they leave.
Yeah. Teleports behind you. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, they're doing the hand shadows.
RP
and they fucking
kill each other, and then in real life.
That's
fine.
fucking good. Holy shit, Velo.
God.
Stabs you in the chest. Ooh woo. Smashes your skull with a rock.
They reveal their true nature, and John, protagonist, flees. Okay, and then the twist ending is he's fleeing the diaper furs who are chasing him to enslave him to be a shit nanny, right? And then the twist is he comes up across like a highway, right?
Mm-hmm.
He comes out of the woods. Twist ending. John comes out of the forest and sees a highway. Anyway, turns out that's only in 3 days. They aren't on an island. They're just in Arkansas. Near like gets a hitchhiker, hitchhikes his way out. Okay, that seems like a fine, right? Like a nice contained little thing.
Fuck, he could see like a fucking water tower or like a traffic light in the distance just to put the sting on it a little more.
Oh, Arkansas. It's Arkansas. Oh, yeah, we could say near a town. Sees buildings and in the distance.
Yeah, we'll look at a topographical map of Arkansas and see which lakes are next to a town with some forest out next to them.
It is up in Portland, Seattle. Where is the biggest, like a big city? They're going to a big city to go to a furry convention. It doesn't.
Oh, yeah, I guess there's probably not one in Arkansas.
But they're flying over Arkansas.
Oh, right.
So
yeah, that makes sense.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they could be going to Florida. They could be going to Texas. They could be going to.
Yeah, let me pull up a map.
There's actually a lot in Texas, from what I'm told. But yeah, they're basically, all of them are on the edges of the United States.
Okay, yeah. They could be going to Texas. Sure. They could be going to Texas from somewhere on the East Coast or like New York or something. The plane goes down. Flying from to a big furry convention in Texas. What's the name of the furry convention? Okay, let me look up furry convention names, and we'll make up a fake name based on these. Okay, they're all just named like Anthro New England, Anthrocon, Biggest Little Fur Con, Canfurence, Eurofurence, Philadelphia, Fur DU, Furry Fiesta, Furry Migration, Furry Week in Atlanta, Further Confusion, Megaplex, Mephit Fur Meet, Midwest Fur Fest, Motor City Furrycon, Super Furry Fusion, Vancouver. Okay, so I'm getting like half of these are some kind of like Alifur. They have fur in the name. So what's a city? What's a big city that we could say in Texas is like a that we could make a
Dallas,
fur?
Waco, Houston, Austin.
Is there one that has
San
an
Antonio?
F in it somewhere?
Not like a big one, I don't think.
Okay, well, it's necessarily Texas Furrycon. It's a fake name. Yeah, but I want it to be
Dallas
dumber.
Fort Worth. Fort Worth, yeah, Dallas and Fort Worth are pretty much the same.
Dallas. Fort Worth?
Well, that's not a very good name, but...
Fort Worth. Texas.
Funnily enough, actually, if it was down here, that wouldn't be too bad. We have a really high German population. There's like Frankfurt and shit. Austin autism. I mean, you can do anything with like fucking South or cowboy.
Yeah.
Southern, yeehaw, whatever. Fart Worth.
Furt Worth.
Furt Worst.
Cowboy.
It's like a cowboy one. You call it like a cowboy.
Shindig.
South.
Something country sounding.
Southwest Shindig. Anthro Alamo. Oh.
Anthro Alamo. That's not bad.
I remember the Alamo.
Is it? How do you like Anthro Alamo? It doesn't really roll off the tongue as well as I would like it to.
It feels like Alamo Anthro is the better thing, but you'd have to have a word after it to even it out.
Alamo Anthro. Alamo Anthrofest? I don't know.
And it's Texas. Is there one with Cowboy? Can we just get
Cowboy.
one with Cowboy? That way
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be like a city or a location.
Cowboy Boar Roundup.
Okay, no. Oh, I was gonna say one, but that was a festival that they did in my elementary school.
Oh,
but it would
Casper.
almost be a good name. Let me make sure that's not like a branded thing.
Oh, what? Alamo Furry Alamo? What
Okay,
is
it looks
this?
like there's some podcast that took the name, but there's all sorts of stuff. You call it Rowdy Roundup.
Rowdy Roundup? Okay. That doesn't sound bad.
That's like a term, that's like a term for festivals that just gets used down here interchangeably.
Alpha or something or other. Alpha. Jeez. Okay. So the plane goes down flying to a big fur convention, Rowdy Roundup in Texas. Survivors hold a meeting. They decide to, instead of trying to be rescued, they start their own nation where fur is law. You have to wear a fursuit at all times. Humans are second-class citizens. They start to argue over what the laws should be, and argue over their petty kinks. John, protagonist, the one fairly normal person there, tells them that they argue about dumb things. They should focus on survival and rescue. He has run out of the meaning for being hateful and and I want it to be like basically everything he says they like interpret in the worst way possible, you know, like like denying the humanity. What? That's not a good way to put it. It's hard to like put into words, but like, and everything he says is misinterpreted to be homophobic or be some kind of phobic, right? Like, so one thing that they say is that he could say like, one of the things they suggest is like, what do we do for food? You know, and it's like, we'll survive by eating each other's cum. We'll just suck each other off 24/7, and everybody will have cum. And John Protagonist is like, you can't do that. You can't just
Doesn't fucking work.
you can't subsist on each other's cum. And they're like, are you saying that we shouldn't eat cum? That's homophobic. We're not allowed to suck dicks? That's homophobic. You're homophobic.
That's homophobic, yeah.
Yeah. I'll put down some examples of that. Can't subsist on cum alone. Homophobic. I also wanted one where they say we'll need to, like, they're like, oh, we have plenty of female. I don't know, this one might be too controversial, but they'll be like, we have plenty of females to breed with, but all the females are trans, so they're like
Suck the female penis, bigot.
they're like, he's like, you can't breed, and they're like, are you saying we're not real women? And he's like, I you know, everyone's like, he doesn't know how to respond to that, and then they like run him out for being transphobic because he says that they can't breed. Says
I would
that.
do it.
What?
I'd put it in.
Yeah. Can't breed. Transphobic. Okay. Trans part will be fun.
Hey, Casper.
Main
Long
names
time no
about-
see.
They can't agree, so they split into tribes. Okay. Ethnically Trey Parker might get involved with this. It's big time Netflix adaptation. Yeah, all right. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Is this some Naruto
Okay.
stuff? What are you listening to?
No, it's Killer Instinct.
Okay.
All right, chat. Having a little bit of fun. What volume is the music? A good volume on the stream, or does he have it turned down way too fucking low to even be able to hear it? Because I don't know. I don't know what it's like on your end. Oh. Music is fine. Perfect volume. It's a bit loud for this one song. Well, I can't make it louder than this because then Koth will turn it down, and then it will never be loud enough. So, I gotta be careful. If half the people say it's good, half the people say it's too loud, and other people say it's quiet, then we're good. It averages out. Oh man. That's a good stream. That'd be fun to do voice stuff for this. I could probably get my roommate to do something.
All right, I'm back.
I mean, pretty good.
Ah.
My brain hurts, but I'm smiling.
Okay, so for the transfers, what it'll be is they won't specifically call them transfers. They'll say, "Oh, we have plenty of females," and he points to a group, and it'll be described as like, he looked at their fursuit, each of them more pink and blue than the last. Be like, well, I don't know if they can breed. Okay, so he gets called homophobic for saying they can't subsist on cum. He gets called transphobic for saying that the transfers can't breed. What else?
Recorder Piccolo solo? Are you kidding, Corbin? You think that's a recorder and or piccolo?
What is going on?
Nothing, don't worry about it. Transfers. Do you know what I'm gonna transfer?
What?
Hand up ass, hand up ass, hand
Wow.
up ass.
Okay. Masenko. What is Masenko? Okay. We're gonna moving through the island to find the crib. They come across our peers and decide to leave when things get too weird. Okay. They come across our peers. Okay, they come across our peers, who greet them by sneaking up to them in RP, basically. They stay until it gets dark and the puppet show, the Shadow Puppet RP show begins. When two of the RPers get into an RP puppet show fight and then kill each other in real life, the two decide to leave. Okay. Are the transfers part of the diapers? Does the big oopsie get breeding rights? The big
God.
oopsie. Man.
I don't think they breed.
Yeah, they don't.
just
They're
jerk off in their damp little basements.
they don't breed. They just shit themselves. Is this Mega Man music? What is this?
No,
Oh.
it's Killer Instinct.
Sounds like some Mega Man music.
Well, what I like about this one is the guitar part. I've freaked out about this in the past, but go listen to listen to this. And the other part it did a second ago. Go listen to 420 by Macintosh Plus. It's the fucking same thing.
Oh.
Anyways.
Okay. And comes from to the zoo first, and Pissweasel explains the history. Should they come across the guy in the cave,
if anything, they want to eliminate the babies so they don't have competition.
Okay, so they leave in the middle of the night. Maybe like they come into a cave to sleep, and that's they go into a cave to sleep and come across the remnants of the Zoofers. There is one survivor left who claims to be the sex slave of a 200-pound cougar. Maybe he explains what happened to the Zoofers, right?
Yeah, they all got eaten, but I'm sure she's gonna come back, and now that she's eaten all my friends, she's not gonna be hungry anymore, and she's sure to need to breed.
Now
So, like,
that,
obviously it hasn't happened, but he's gonna
now
get
that
ate.
she's eaten all my friends, I'm sure she is full and just wants to breed. Oh my god. Okay. They move... Yeah, they move on and exhausted come across the territory of the matriarchy.
You've already written that. You're doubling up your sentence.
Shh.
Okay.
Houses
okay.
them
Yeah,
for
cool,
the
cool.
night. It's fine. Okay, so they come across the matriarchy, and things seem okay for the night, right? Like, okay, these guys aren't complete weirdos. And then in the morning,
Milk of the bean.
the true colors of the matriarchy are revealed. What happens? She gets mad. Sakura takes a liking to John, but when he rejects her, the two are chased out. Okay. Okay, yeah. They flee into the rainforest where the others dare not go. The rainforest is marked. The rainforest is marked with diapers hanging from the trees. Maybe the name of the crazy dude in the cave is named Diophares, a bastardization of Diogenes. Yeah, Diophares. That no one would get that. No one, not a single fucking person in the world would would get that. What are those brown pieces of cloth hanging from the trees, Pissrat? Oh, those are the territory markers. We're in the rainforest now. That's how that chapter ends.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. And then rainforest, growth of dinosaurs, the diver furs, so their true nature. Pissrat was was part of the tribe and tries to give John up as a human nanny tribute. I don't know what to call it.
Human nanny hybrid.
Human nanny tribute.
Mom their GF.
John does not want to be does not want to change diapers. And he flees from the group, chased by overweight diaper fursuits. The big oopsie. The big he has to be put. So when they get there, the two are taken uppies to the hill to talk to the big oopsie.
Finally remembered some good music for this.
Like the sounds of shitting. So the first thing's a highway.
Shitting and screaming.
Shitting and screaming, yeah. Oh, I hate it so much. Okay. This is I mean, these are pretty, like, good chapter synopsis. Like, literally all that's left to do is, like, start writing the actual story, I guess. Wogong. What do you think? Anything you want to add? Any, like, major plot points before I start actually writing it? Yeah, does your brain leaking out of your nose and ears yet? No, this is fine. No, what is this?
It's screaming and farting.
What did you find? What are you playing? Jasker, your brain doesn't work. Turn it off. Oh my god. Do I have an ending?
You said screaming and farting.
Yeah, I have an ending. So I'm saying John comes out of the forest and sees a highway. Turns out it's only been 3 days. They're in an island there in Arkansas. Near a town, he sees building this. What if he goes out and sees a building and runs into it and sees it's only been 3 days?
If the Wilhelm scream would have happened, I would have fucking lost my shit so fucking fast.
They have to have a united group. They shouldn't form tribes off the bat. But yeah, they do. They form tribes because they can't decide on what the law of the land is. So they immediately form tribes based on their kinks.
Yeah, they can't stand each other. You know, like furries.
Alright. So we'll put a little dash there. Okay, so chapter 1. We'll put that in bold so it pops up on the thing. Okay. I don't know what to call it. I don't know if I can write, if it's going to be that interesting to, like, write in prose. You know, like, on stream. God, yeah, I don't know.
To write in what?
Like, in prose. Like, this is not writing in prose, this is just, like, synopsis. But when I say, you know, if I said, like, the light of the sun leaked over the hills in its final setting. You know, that's like when you actually write.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need in naming chapters. Yeah, I'm not naming them yet. There doesn't need to be.
Yeah, we'll just get a rough draft out.
Okay. There, Asterix, Lord of the Furs. Yeah. All right. So first chapter. So they're in the plane. What should we? How should we do this? Watching people write the rough draft is hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to. It's kind of hard to focus. Okay. They should be on the plane, right? Oh no, maybe it's after it crashed. That's how Lord of the Flies starts. Is the kids are like pulling themselves out of the wreckage. It doesn't even say have a scene with them flying.
You could have like a, what is it, like a prologue where he sees like a internet ad or someone messages him on Telegram.
He could explain that.
I guess. Yeah.
They could say, "Oh, where's your fursuit?" And he says, "Oh, this is my first time. I don't have a fursuit."
I don't have one yet. Yeah.
He explains. That explains. Okay. God, the music is making it really, really hard to concentrate.
Oh my god.
Let me just turn it down. Hold on.
Poor baby.
Let's see. Where is...
I already turned it down, so it should have gotten
okay.
like half in volume.
Okay. So I'll say, I'll just write whatever. It's not going to be very good, but I'll just write whatever. John, like the... I don't know. It's like kind of like it's kind of embarrassing, like trying to just like write in front of people, because I don't know. It's not going to be good.
Wipe the sweat from his brow. The heat.
Oh yeah. It's unbearably hot. Is it really hot in Arkansas? It's close to Texas, so I imagine so, right?
Yeah.
Sweat from his...
If it's summer, it can get hot fucking everywhere. And they're next to water, so it would be humid anyways. So yeah, hot's good.
In the plane
from the sun and fire from the gasoline.
Yeah. John sat atop... I don't know. I'm just gonna write it. It's not gonna be good. I'm just gonna write it. Sat atop a hill overlooking the fiery crash of the plane. The sweat from his brow, the unending flames. Fuck. I don't know. It's really hard. Wipes fret from his brow. The nearby flames, only aiding. I don't know how to put it, like, it's like 90 degrees outside. Waiting to overheat him on on the hot summer day. Sure, why not? First draft was never good. I just think Arkansas has a lot of caves.
Was it like Rocky Hills or something?
Yeah.
Who fucking knows? Oh well. As Don said, it's Arkansas. No one fucking knows. No one lives there. No one's been there. No one's been to Arkansas. You haven't. You don't even know that it's fucking real. I'm just lying to you. Arkansas doesn't exist.
Everything was a blur the last few hours of...
It was big hot up in this bitch.
It was big hot up in this bitch. I saw one where they're talking about, this is the kind of thing that we have in schools nowadays. Like, To Kill a Mockingbird was banned, and instead we have this. And she like reads out a thing, and it was basically that. It was like, it was hot up in this bitch, and that bitch was in my trunk because she wouldn't shut the fuck up. So I had to smack her again and again, then stuff her in the closet. Like, it was so fucking, like, it was the worst thing ever. Everything, the last few hours were a blur. John watched as other passengers slowly crawled their way out of the... How do you spell wreckage? Wreckage? There we go.
C-K-A-G.
Sorry. My brain, I'm not good at spelling. John watches the passengers slowly crawled their way out of the wreckage. He wanted to help them. No, he didn't. Let's see, how to...
He debated, weighing
the option of helping them against his own exhaustion. Um. uh. Um. How do I say that they're in fursuits? Basically, everyone's in their fursuit because they're on their way to a convention. The colorful,
Colorful synthetic fur littering the
bits of colorful synthetic fur littered the ground. Yeah. It's a new paragraph. Littered the ground. The remnants of those who did not survive. Those who did slowly carry themselves in their brightly colored animal costumes. Hey, Gears. Poor Gears. Oh, why? Hello. Those who did slowly carry themselves, their brightly colored animal costumes, up toward the hill where John sat. Before long, there were nearly, 50 of them. 50 of them. Well, what should he? I gotta say, like, they're furries, but I want to, like, obviously, I want to say they're furries, but without saying, 50 other human beings who still hadn't removed their, fursuits, even in the scorching summer heat. Is that everyone? One of them said. What should he be? We've got some names up here. It was, let's see. It was Lemon Cake. It was Blueberry Husky. I like that one. Blueberry Husky's like a very normal furry name. One of them said was Blueberry Husky. It was a man by the...
It was a Blueberry Husky, a 300-pound facade of...
Husky.
A facade of kindness and whatever, innocence, fucking, you know.
It was a man by the name of Blueberry. It was a man who John had just met that day, in the airport. We should have a meeting about what to do, I guess. What? Hold on, I'm getting phoned.
I thought that was mine.
Oh. I don't... What? My mom said... Oh, I said... Okay, so I'm in this group call with my sister and my mom. And I said... We were talking about the vacation, and I said my back was itchy. And my sister goes, "He's being a baby." And my mom said, I don't know. I've had to take him to the hospital when he was younger. Your dad too. It sucks being white. We should have a meeting, what to do, I guess. Blueberry Husky has a lisp. Last few words were slurred by his lisp.
Overbearing lisp.
By his overbearing lisp. The thing is, when I write, I don't, like, embellish it. It's like a first draft.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that. If things need to be like overly embellished, so it's like extra silly. Like that's good. Okay, so they're gonna have a meeting. Should go right into the meeting, I guess. Some of the I diagnose you with white man skin, yeah. Some of the furred bodies sat down, removing their overly large heads.
Comically large.
Their comically large heads, yeah. Heads and panting. Heads. Their hair was plastered.
Is child labor cough going again?
Is it? Oh my god. Stop doing that, dintheads. Their hair was plastered to their faces, even more greasily than usual. Dinthead, so his hair's plastered even more greasily than usual. Just can't help himself. Greasily than usual. It's on my it's not on a key I use often. It's on this key, whatever this key is. // Child labor cough.
/
Encouraging regular cough. Yet even in the heat, they only took their heads off long enough to not immediately die of heat stroke. This is not good for us.
Long enough to stave off the
Long
inevitable
enough
heat stroke.
to stave off the inevitable heat stroke. Is not to ruin the magic. Fursuit people are weird with their taking off their heads. There's like special rooms that you're only allowed to take your head off in, so it don't ruin the magic.
Yeah. That song's a little too high energy.
To ruin the magic. After some time, the survivors of the crash were settled in small friend groups. Small friend groups gathered near each other. Everyone murmured in low voices, stunned by what had just happened. One of the a pink, let's see, what was she? A pink dog of some sort lay on the outskirts of the group, taking pictures with using her phone to take pictures of her oversized fursuit feet. That sounds like something that's reasonable to do, right? Taking fursuit. The island was a volcano and it blew up and everyone died. The end.
Oh fuck! Did you see Raiden's?
What is it? A man has brain damage.
Has brain damage and slurs his speech, and the diaper first thinks he's one of them. He keeps asking for medical attention, and they keep putting diapers on him and baby talking. Fucking hit his head during the flight, and they think he's doing the baby voice.
Her oversized fursuit feet.
Please help me. Oh god, that's fucking morbid.
One of the...
That makes me feel fucking icky. Why'd you say that? Jesus Christ.
You don't want that? Please help me.
I mean, it's good. I'll get you that. It's fucking visceral. That's like horror, like fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit.
Blueberry. Very husky. Stood up.
That guy ends up becoming the big oopsie. He's literally retarded. Oh my god.
All right, everyone. He began in a sing-songy voice. It's meeting time. Okay, okay, everyone. It looks like we aren't going to make it to Rowdy Roundup. Looks like we aren't going to make it to Rowdy Roundup.
Please help me. Oh my god. Oh, it's so fucking morbid.
So we need to figure out what to do. Okay, what does Blueberry Husky say?
Don't you have fucking Grammarly installed? Isn't that supposed to type for you?
Sing-songy. Sing-song? I think it's just sing-song.
Sing-song.
Sing-song. Looks like we're not going to make it to Rowdy Roundup this year, so we need to figure out what to do. John.
If someone can name what background stuff this is from before it ends, I'll fucking send you $20 on PayPal.
Let's see, published.
Unless you can see it on stream, but I don't think you can, so it's fine.
John finally recovering from the initial stun of the situation. If I signed a copy. Spoke up. Well, it's really hot today. We should think about getting some. We should think about finding some fresh water and maybe some shelter to get out of the heat. Blueberry Husky eyed him. I guess you can't really eye someone if you're in a head. Very Husky turned to him.
Oh, did Koth turn down the music entirely without telling me? Because he's a stinky.
Is the music
man.
too quiet? Let me see. Sorry, I'm writing a book right now. Watching live? What? Where is it? Where is it? I don't know where it is.
Is it not up? I'm live.
Okay, where the hell is it?
Is it inside your Discord?
Oh,
Up
yeah.
in the corner?
Oh, yeah. Stream pause. Jasker's minimized the application to type.
Oh, I have to keep that open?
Yeah.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it is. Turning a hand on his hip.
That makes it a lot harder of a challenge to get that $20. It sure does.
Excuse me. You don't even have a fursuit. So, like, what are you talking about? I don't know. This isn't very good dialogue, but I'll figure it out later. Continued survival? That's sus. Only milk of the bean. God damn it. Fucking child labor cost. Alright. What do you mean? Some of the other furs. looked in John's direction, nodding in silent agreement with Blueberry. Anyway, as I was saying, sounds like Final Fantasy music.
Nope.
Okay, how's this conversation go? Oh, I have an idea. What if this is like an opportunity? One of another voice yelled. It was who's it gonna be? It belonged to one of these other ones. Moonclaw Shadowfang. It belonged to Dusk Wolfie. Belonged to Dusk Wolfie. A dark gray wolf. What's child labor cost for child labor? What do you think? What was I doing? Sorry, this probably is less interesting than when we were like actually brainstorming.
No, everyone's having fun.
Okay.
Right, chat?
A dark gray wolf. I mean, like, everyone hates us furries so much. And now we are on this. This is funny. Having a brainstorm of my own. I'm having a braingasm. I mean, like, everyone hates us furries so much. We're pretty much the most oppressed class of society. So why don't we make our own society? The crowd seemed to perk up. Oh my god, why does it keep popping up? I'm not hitting that button.
There might be a second hotkey.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what it would be. Are you making your furry dragon novel? Yeah.
Yes.
The crowd seemed to perk up. Voices of what's it called? Work, goth, work.
Affirmatory chants.
Not class, but part. Class is the wrong word there. No, class is exactly the right word.
Cast.
Oh, I don't think furries would say that. Cast.
No, yeah, class is right.
The crowd seemed to perk up. Voices of approval rang out. Wait, hang on now. We can make... Leftists won't ever not put in some kind of class struggle paradigm, right? How are furries a class? They're not. That's the point. We can make our own rules. Where was I going with this? I can't remember. Own society. Can make our own rules. Where furs are in charge. No humans. Now, John squinted, still somewhat taken aback by his is reproach the right word? Reproach of Blueberry, and similarly stunned by the pure retardation of that befell his ears.
The funny thing is you can make any of the writing as simple and stupid or as pretentious as you want, and it still works.
Yeah, befell his ears. Done by the new. Whoa, hold on. Whoa. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. How are we going to make our... Hold on, wait. How do we make our own society? We don't even have basic supplies. Sounds like communist utopia of some sort, but with furries. Yeah, exactly. Hold on a second. How are we going to make our own society? We don't even have basic supplies. Does anyone even have any sort of survival skills? I mean, doesn't it make more sense to just build a signal fire or something and get rescued and go back to our normal lives? Shut the fuck up, human.
John says, "Oh, whoa, hold on, guys," but all the furries hear, "Oh, whoa."
Oh, whoa. Whoa. Well, it's like, shut the fuck up, human. Yelled the pink sparkle dog in the corner. She snapped one last picture of her half-burned, mud-soaked suit paw before turning her attention to him. You don't even have a fursuit. Like, you aren't even one of us, so why should you have any say? Have any say? John, several of the other members of the congregation loudly applauded and praised Sakura for being so brave.
So strong and brave and independent.
So strong and brave. Most equal and oppressed will rule. My friends want to hear the finished project. Oh, Jesus Christ. Strong and brave. John was taken aback. Mumbling out a reply. I haven't really been part of the fandom very long. I don't have a suit yet. This was going to be my first convention. He shut his mouth as boos erupted around him. Blueberry Husky clapped his oversized fursuit paws together. All right.
Can we get the word persecution in here somewhere?
Persecution, yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna put that in a note. Shut the fuck up. How do I add a note?
What 90s time capsule did I pull this out of?
Let's get the
well,
word
You got 2 more minutes to make $20 by guessing it before I tell you.
Right. Thank you so much. So much, Sakura Cherry Blossom. Your words are beautiful. Well, and inspiring as always. It's like you. Wait. Always. He did a gay little hand flap thing in her direction, and she responded by shrugging her shoulders to look as cute as possible. Everyone went, "Aw." Okay, I gotta write that better. This is not good. It's bad on purpose, just to like get words out there and be funny. The crowd reacted with a brief "Aw" at just how cute and adorable and amazing Sakura Cherry Blossom, the sparkle dog, was. Sakura Cherry Blossom. Yeah. Okay, so, what are we doing now? Yeah, no more persecution. No more rules. No more persecution. Another voice from the crowd yelled. Yeah, I'm glad you like that, puppy love. We can resolve this. Delete. Okay. Sakura Cherry Blossom sounds like a legit furry name.
Yes.
No more rules, no more persecution. Other voice yet. Cheers erupted. Well,
Ding 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 ding. Time's up.
Oh.
That was from the hit 1996 PC release of Rama. Rama. Game was basically unplayable, but it was mostly exploratory. Had nice FMV stuff and all that good stuff.
Well. Oh my god, here we go again. With the screaming and farting. I can't write with screaming and farting.
Splinter Cell.
Well, said, well, Blueberry began, waiting until the cheers died down.
Don't be Rama Rama. Petrol goes in your car.
Well, we do need some rules. Like, obviously, we don't want anything terrible, anyone doing anything terrible, right? There were nods. There were nods from the crowd. Okay, so let's, like, we don't want anyone doing anything gross with any wild animals or something crazy like that, right? More nods from the crowd.
Ross played that game, that's why you know about it. Correct.
The silent
Watching the man for
nods.
a billion years.
Crowd were broken by a few voices. By a loud voice. Hey, wait a minute. What's this guy's it's gonna be this guy that gets stuck in the cougar cave. What's his character?
Ooh. We could have Zeta Coyote for real.
Zeta Coyote.
Throat's character.
Zeta Coyote.
Yeah. Is Ponythroat here?
I don't know.
Is he missing this stream out of all the streams?
Get him in here.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Give him a strong redneck accent. A man by the name of Zeta Coyote stood up. Zeta Coyote for real. Along with several others. Just you wait a second. Just you wait a second. You said you wanted to start a new society. This is not as chaotic without him. Society without any persecution, but you say something as hateful as that? What's something that like Zoofers say that are like but then you say we aren't allowed to love animals? Is that something that sounds like something they'd say?
I mean, the word bigot can obviously come into play.
Yeah, fucking that's so hypocritical.
Love is love, bigot, hypocritical.
The small group of
God, Ponythroat was able to make the fucking like argument. He had the character. Fuck.
Yeah, get him in here. Is he in the Discord?
DM'd him.
Fucking Ponythroat, you're ruining my life as usual.
You're ruining our lives and the stream. So cringe.
That's so hypocritical. The small group. A small group.
The question mark is the keybind for child labor cough.
Is it? Oh, you're right. It is.
Oh, fucking Chad. Nice. I'm proud of you. Are you in the Discord?
Who? What?
Should be.
Who?
Great Axolotl is the one who figured out.
Oh, okay.
What a Chad move.
Alright, I need to change that to something. Oh well, fuck it. I'm not gonna care right now.
Don't you literally have a fucking stream deck?
Maybe.
I'll fucking buy it from you if you're not gonna use it.
A small group stood
He wasn't
up.
there for the AI dungeon streams either. Damn.
A small group stood up in agreement with him. Only to be booed. No. With him. This seemed to cause considerable turmoil among the rest of the group, who couldn't decide if fucking animals was to be allowed under their new society. Blueberry Husky, sensing that what he said may not be taken well, said wasn't being taken well, laughed and backpedaled. Oh, we'll decide that later. I mean, there really aren't any animals around anyway. What I want him to lead into, like, basically as a backpedaling from saying, okay, fucking animals is, it's not like it's, we're talking about diapers or something. Or maybe he talks about diapers first. Being gross. Gross, like running around with diapers on their head or something, right? Yeah, that's... Okay, well, we'll put this later. Gross. Like running around with diapers on their head or something, right? Shocked, gasps rang out.
Imagine my shock.
The back of the crowd. How dare you?
You have stolen my dreams.
Said, what was it? He's gotta be an overweight. What's one of the first names? An over fleshy Mawberry. And overweight hamster by the name of Fleshy Mawberry screamed as he tried to stand. How dare you mock me for that? Diapers are perfectly harmless. The reason they initially thought they could land on islands because the scouts who sent their running on all fours because it's more efficient. Wait, what? Is it a war between well, it's not really a war, it's just more of like a, I don't know. I don't know.
Tribes.
Just tribes. They could have a kind of a war. I don't know. I don't really think
it takes the first day of getting hungry for it to start turning into...
Yeah. Hey, Margaret, diapers are perfectly harmless. Some of, as Mawberry, as Fleshy is his name, as Fleshy stood up, it was extremely, his oversized diaper covering his fursuit.
Adult diaper.
His adult...
That has more a visceral connotation.
Adult diaper covering his fursuit came into view. It was apparent. Others followed him. Others followed him, slowly standing. Each one with a diaper more...
A crinkle rippling through the air. A crinkle washing through the air.
Crinkles! The sound of crinkles rippling through the air. Oh my god, phone.
Unmistakable crinkling sound.
Hello? Hi.
Just stew on that. Yeah, they definitely packed spares, so it works, you know, for the story that they would have more than like just what they were wearing. Nah, this story's gonna be fucking visceral, dude. It's gonna be fucking nasty. Oh yeah. Let's fucking Splinter Cell, so it's gonna go between like tense music and grooves. Yeah, soon. I just got a Did I talk about it on the stream? We streamed yesterday, right? Am I going insane? What did we stream yesterday? Oh yeah, I beat Resident Evil. Yeah, I got a fucking electronic drum kit. I've been setting it up. I'm hoping soon when we do the new stream, because when we move to the website and do the new shit.
All right. Sorry, it was my mom. I didn't want to interrupt me writing a diaper story with talking to my mom. All right. Anyway.
Mom, I'm writing a book right now.
Rainbow Party diapers. Alright, fleshy adult diaper covering is first followed with sound of crinkling, rippling through the air. Cut this. Ooh, as he sensing it, laughed and backpedaled. Oh, well... Yeah, I guess that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it isn't anything really heinous. Oh, like fucking
bestiality.
Like a bestiality.
Fucking animals, yeah.
Bestiality or something. He laughed
nervously.
He laughed nervously. Yeah. The silent nods from the crowd were broken by a loud voice. Hey, wait a minute! A man by the name of Zeta Coyote stood up along with several others. Just you wait a second. You say you want to start a new society without any persecution, but then you said we aren't allowed to love animals? That's so hypocritical! A small group stood up in agreement with him. This seemed to cause considerable turmoil among the rest of the group, who couldn't decide the rest of the crowd, who couldn't decide if fucking wild animals was to be allowed under the new society. Oh my god. Okay. What were the main two things?
Bijinks.
Let's see. John grumbled a bit. John grumbled, still sore from being yelled at earlier. He sighed, his face in his hands, before his face in his palms, before speaking up again. Guys, seriously, you're are all what? Hello, what?
Oh, never mind.
Instant bestseller. What?
Nothing.
Guys, seriously, your priorities are all fucked up. You're talking about diapers and zoophilia and shit when we should be worried
when
about
we could literally
food.
Starve to death.
About food.
Did you mean zoophilia?
What?
Just that dialogue popping
Do you
up.
mean zoophilia? Yeah, we were out food. There was a brief pause before someone from the crowd yelled out in a extremely lispy voice. I don't know. Without, we can eat cum. We'll just suck each other off. Everyone will suck each other off.
You poop into my butt, I poop into your butt.
We can eat cum. We'll just suck each other off. Easy. Easy. Cheers erupted from the crowd. Crowd No, you fucking idiots. John's audible frustration silenced them again. Are you seriously trying to tell me that you think Are you seriously trying to tell me that you think you'll be able to sustain yourself from sucking each other off? That is the dumbest thing, and probably one of the grossest things I've ever heard. Okay, what was the other thing he was going to talk about? The transfers. I guess it's not really necessary. I don't know, I'm trying to like work it in there in a way that doesn't feel forced.
I think that can happen at a camp.
Yeah, it could. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Reading or something.
Sakura knows that they're not actually a threat
Right.
to her power.
Yeah. The dumbest thing, and probably one of the grossest things I've ever heard. Not transphobe, fuck.
They're all lesbians anyway.
Homophobe, they're all lesbians. Homophobe, came a shout from the crowd. Did you hear that? He said that eating cum is wrong. He thinks gay people are gross. The
Speaking of homophobia,
yeah.
gotta go pee.
Okay. The heads of dozens of fursuits turned to gaze at John, a certain ire in their oversized, lifeless eyes. That's not what John began, before being immediately cut off again by Sakura. He's a fucking homophobe. The fucking homophobe. I bet he... Let's see. Eating semen from your own species cannibalism. Fucking homophobe. And he's a human. Oh, no. I know what they need to say. So he needs to say something to the effect of, you guys should take your fursuits off. I mean, okay. John began before sighing loudly. Saying loudly. Okay, who cares? Okay. Who cares? At the very least, you all need to take your fursuits off. It's almost 100 degrees outside. You are actually going to die of heat stroke. We have no fresh water. And we have no fresh water. You are going to die of heat stroke. He's a fucking homophobe. Shut the hell... Okay, no, she's gonna say, shut the hell up, you fucking homophobe, came the shrieking voice of Sakura. She stood up and they collapsed from heat stroke, and he tells him he can't keep wearing it. Are you trying to give this any sort of quality or not give a shit? This is a first draft, so I'm just putting words on a paper. When in doubt, just call John a bigot, yeah. In the shrieking voice of Sakura, she stood up. She stood up and walked closer to him. It needs to be cleaned up a lot, and like things need to be like put into proper prose, and I need to figure out if I'm going to go. I don't know. I might just. I don't know. I don't really know how it's going to be written. Am I going to go like over the top with like stupid shit? Or is it going to be mostly, it's going to be written competently, but the situations are over the top? Or is the language, like the prose, going to be over the top too? You know, I don't really know yet. I like the prose being a little bit over the top because like the Taco Hell one, the prose was over the top. It was like very like stupid words put in places just to make it funnier. I think this one should be similar to that. So I'm gonna walk closer to him in a sort of feminine swagger that her overweight body couldn't quite pull off. Did you hear him? He's a homophobe, and he hates furries, and he hates fursuits and furries. Her attention moved from the crowd back to John. And I moved from the crowd back to John. You? Get the fuck out of here, human. Human. This is the furry. This is the land of the furries now. This land belongs to us now. We don't need your kind. Cherry Blossom's my favorite.
Your hatefulness.
We don't need your hatefulness here. John shook his head, blinking a few times in absolute confusion. But before he could respond, several of the other nearby furries were already standing and making their way toward him menacingly. He slowly backed away. I have a new rule. What do we... Here's rule number 1. Rule number 1 of our new society. No humans. All humans are slaves. No, she wouldn't say that. What should she say? No humans. She pointed her finger at John, and like loyal dogs, several of the furs sprang forward.
Obese white knights.
Like loyal obese white knights. Several sprang forward. They sprinted toward him as fast as their... what's the word when you have like veins in your leg because you don't exercise enough?
Varicose.
They're fast as their varicose legs, their stubby varicose legs could carry them. Average furry consists entirely off of half of their body weight in semen. stubby Virgus legs could carry them. John... John turned and ran. John turned and ran. The voices, the squealing. Voices soon.
Will the finished draft be available for purchase as an audiobook? The audiobook and stuff will be free. The question is if we'll sell a hard copy.
John got on all fours and ran away. No, and ran, okay. That's basically the chapter. I just have to, like, clean it up and make it good now. But I don't know if I should write all of it first and then clean up, or I guess that would make more sense, right? To write all of it first and then go back and start cleaning up. Because then I could add things. When it's still rough like this, it's easier to just, like, insert a paragraph.
Rough draft first.
Okay. Oh man, I just don't know if I want to start another chapter right now. My brain is kind of fried.
I'd say offer it up to chat. I could play something for a minute. I gotta leave pretty much at 6 on the dot, but
Oh, okay. Jasker, every copy will be hard.
Every copy will be hard.
Oh my god, I'm so hungry. My brain is leaking. Yeah, my brain is leaking out of my ears. Pay any amount for a hard copy.
$200,000. And we'll hand deliver it. We'll run an Eiffel Tower on you.
Alright. Alright, what do you want to do for the next hour, or do you just want to call it early?
It's up to chat.
One chapter down, 68 to go.
I'd rather have a short stream than one that gets dull at the end. What are you trying to say?
Reason and passion are dimmed. Yeah, as I write, I get like more and more like, what's it called? Like my brain starts to fail.
You've exerted energy.
Exerted energy, yeah. If I make a hard copy, I'll buy it. Lord of the Furs. I want to have cover art that mimics the cover art of Lord of the Flies, but it's like a... So Lord of the... I'll show you. There's probably different cover arts, but the one I have is...
I know there's the one with the face.
Oh my god. Can you make that stop happening? Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
The farting and yelling.
I don't know what you're talking about. You must be fucking schizophrenic. Would it be possible to have this like a... Okay, I get it. It's funny, but we gotta... If we're gonna print copies, it's gonna be a little while off. Okay.
Okay, so here's the cover art. Here's the one that I have.
But the books... You're literally watching the book get written right now. It's not done yet.
This is the cover art that I have of Piggy here. So it would just be like a fursuit, and then there would be like a... What would be in the background? Some animal, right? I don't know if people would pick up on that. The main imagery from this is the pig head on a stick, though, which I don't understand why that's not the cover art. This is a better cover art for that.
I had the one with the kid's obscured face right above that.
Oh. Yeah, this is better cover art.
Because you could do one with a human face in the bottom corner, and then instead of the leaves and all that, it could be, you know, fursuit stuff. It could look all burnt and all that, you know?
Lord of the Furs. God. What if I just worry about exploring the primal aspects of man and cut off from civilization? This is about studying the retardation of man when becoming a furry. Messy diaper on a stick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, overall, the first chapter of this narrative you have devised up shows decent formed development. Grand curiosity on the further progress. Will you soon craft what?
He's saying it's good and he wants more.
Okay, that's good. Further, what? Further progress worded strangely, but thank you, Corbin. All right. Cat's brain is being converted into sexual biomaterial. No, I'm not a cum brain. Illustrations by Xerxes. If we could get Xerxes that draws really fucking weird shit. Blueberry Husky.
Really, she didn't fucking pied.
Yeah.
She passed away.
Some woke fucktards talk about remaking Lord of the Flies with all female cast. Would it just be like happiness and rainbows? Because if we're female, we don't fight. Or they all just die immediately because they have no survival skills, no ability to hunt anything. I'm sorry, does that mean?
They'd kill each other before they starve to death.
Hmm. A little more experimental stuff like this. It's just to be funny. It's not meant to be a grand statement. It's just to be stupid.
So that's why 50 to 200 pages. No, like 30.
Yeah. I mean, we're already. Oh, I guess this chapter is only like 2.5 pages, but yeah.
I'm saying 30 at most.
Mm-hmm.
It takes someone to read,
Well, this is just the rough draft.
A page,
it will get longer, because this is like basically putting down everything as simply as possible. There'll be more like descriptors and things and more. I want to use really. I think the way I want to do it is have it be written like competently, but it just uses really like pretentiously large underused words to describe really fucking stupid things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. That seems super happy. Yeah, well, I like rating.
Getting the juices out.
I want to work on the beginning a little bit because I want it to be clear that we're talking about furries without it actually saying furries. Like furries, I mean, I guess they refer to each other as furs. As pretentious a prose as you can manage, yeah. You give you French words, a little underused for sure. The fellow then soiled himself while grinding his loins. Make sure that the main...
Man, you know what this song reminds me of?
Yeah. No, my god, shut up. Alright, so you should do we should do roll call so it's not just me like sitting here fucking going blah 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 because I don't know what to do for the last half an hour.
Alright, I get to do roll call. I get to pick the music.
Okay. Great.
Alright. I don't remember who was first today.
We could run this track. When they go into the rainforest, we could run this track, on the audiobook really quietly. That's the ambience of the rainforest. Can I add some sounds?
Splinter Cell music too.
The Splinter Cell music?
Yeah. Cassie, Banana Leech, thanks for stopping by. Corbin, had fun. W Bubby, hi. Don, thanks for sticking around. Cordyceps, glad to have you. Narufa, you're late. Puppy Love, glad you could make it. Raiden, I had a great time. Jose Lopez, Red, Spitfire 200, Valu, Strongest Friends, Yoshi, Pillar of the Community, Dimitri, hey Bubby, and Large Boy, my favorite hider.
God.
Casper was here. Crimson Clover. I don't remember who showed up at the beginning. Fuck.
What was that?
Oh my god. Alex Hale, Romania. Finish roll call before breaking down. Hobbs writing. Did I make it in time? Subby Little Anthro, yeah, you stopped by. You made it in time for roll call. Good job. Danny DeVito, hey. Cyborg Fire. Brown fruits. Oh my god.
Piggy got their name because they were fat. Imagine having a fat girl on the show called her Piggy as a result. Oh my god. Yeah, they would not. They would not do that. Hello, Boomer Doomer. Are you enjoying the stream? You can blame Jasker for everything that's happening right now.
Monkey. God, I need to make a real fucking scream pack.
Oh, alright. Was that roll call? Or are we done with roll call?
There's 10 more seconds.
Oh my god.
I love they're panned. That was it. Ugh. Well, well.
Are we good? Jasker, are you there?
Yeah?
Okay. Are we good?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, is this just door knocking? This was like my sister's dog freak the fuck out. Every time I knock, like, she starts barking. Actually, she's over there. Just doors knocking. God, that's so annoying. All right. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. We'll see you later. We could do this again. I don't know. Maybe. I can only write like a chapter at a time before my brain melts. So.
Yeah, I want to get stuff set up. I want to do more creative streams. Like I said, I've got that kit now, and so one of the things I want to do is just kind of hang out and compose music. And that obviously can be a very background kind of thing. It's fun to hang out. There's writing, there's drawing. I still need to learn how to do that too. We can always draw. Yeah, but it was fun. I just see how we're feeling Monday. You know, you're not gonna know. No way to tell now what you're gonna want to do, but
Tracy has potential. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I might not be here Monday.
Uh-oh.
It's the day of the time of the holiday. I think I'll be at my mom's.
What holiday?
Is Labor Day or something?
What?
What?
Calendar.
What holiday is Monday?
31st. Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. What are we supposed?
Dragon was here.
What are we supposed to be remembering on Memorial Day? Is that World War II Day?
Memorial.
What do we remember on Memorial Day? As a male. Oh, just military people who died in the military. Okay. Wait, that's different than Veterans Day? That's weird. Okay.
I think Veterans Day is for the ones who are alive.
Okay.
Can't believe you guys hate the troops so much.
All right. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later.
Bye.